What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Zach. We got another episode of The Journey coming to you today. In today's episode, we have a match in the JD Welsh Cup 4th round against Mold Alex at home, and then a match away from home in the league against the New Saints. In between episodes, we've played a couple of matches. First match I played off camera was Carmarthen. We ended up drawing 1-1. I went a little rotated squad. We were playing okay. We had a penalty opportunity, and Terrence Miles missed his second of the season, which means he's got one more strike and he is done. And then we beat Cardiff Met Uni pretty comfortably, 4-2. We take a look at the standings. We are 2 points back from Airbus UK and 8 points from TNS. We do have the opportunity to knock TNS down a little bit and maybe make a move up in the second match of the episode against TNS. So, before that, let's get to the match against Mold Alex. Nothing has really happened. I've applied for a job that I knew I was not going to get. I applied for a job with Atlas and the Mexican League. There was no opportunity for me to get it, so I was cool with just worst case scenario, I got the job. So, here we are, still in Wales, hanging around. Brendan Beck is tired. Let's play Ollie Hulbert there instead. Caleb Hughes needs a rest. Yeah, I'm cool with that. So Dylan Helliwell is injured. So, who can play there? Terrence Miles can step up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's play Terrence Miles there. And Adam Crooks in at defense. Caleb Hughes and Dylan Helliwell can come off. We'll bring Josh Williams and Scott Johnson with us. Who else needs a break? We will start Steven Edwards instead of Fraser Sharp. Steven Edwards keeps coming to me asking for more playing time. I hit him with the, okay, we'll just fire you. And he's like, no, I'm good. Thank you, though. Happens every couple of weeks. He comes in, starts asking for playing time. So we might start giving it to him. Fraser Sharp is on a 6.8 for the season. So is Steven Edwards. So, I don't know. I don't really know what to do with that. But let's start Whitley in goal and Niall Osborne instead of Blaine Rowe. I think that will do for now. In goal against Mold Alex at home, we have Ryan Whitley. In front of him, a back four of Niall Osborne, Alfie Doy, Adam Crooks, Ruben Lifesey, Austin, Elias Manser, and Terrence Miles in the midfield. Keelan Pritchard, Steven Edwards, Jordan Young supporting Ollie Hulbert up front. Let's get to the match. That's fine. Feels Caleb Hughes should have been picked. Well, he's tired, so get over it. We're on a good run. I know we broke 10 matches unbeaten in the league in our last match. So, our league form is decent. I'm still kind of bummed about that Carmarthen draw. We definitely should have beat them. We were the better team. We just could not finish any of our shots. And that missed penalty was detrimental to us. Alfie Doy with the ball over the top looking for Jordan Young. He was in an offside position, so Mold Alex get the ball there. Almost 1,000 people in attendance today. It's drizzling. 59 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what, 15 Celsius-ish? 15 or 20? Low over to Keating. Out to Sambu. We are both wearing yellow, but obviously we have blue accents. So the Welsh FA decided, you know what? That is acceptable. Oof, good save. Really good save. A lot of matches happening today. The big one, TNS against Real 1879. I was going to say that should be an easy win for TNS, but Real putting in a good outing so far. They are 1-0 up against TNS. And TNS draw it level. So there goes that. Lovely. Right, we've had 6 shots to their 2. 4 of ours have been on target. Eventually, one of them will find the back of the net. Elias Manser up to Ollie Hulbert. Does well to keep hold of the ball. Looking for a teammate. Puts it into the box. Jordan Young's header loops out for a goal kick. They play it short. Beals. Boots it long. Doy intercepts. Osborne with the ball. Nice. Holds on to it. Slides it to Elias Manser. Terrence Miles. Trying to line up the shot. Was closed down too quickly. Had to give the ball up. Miles with it once again. Finds Jordan Young. Referee points to the spot. Penalty. Terrence Miles will be taking it. Steps up. Converts. It is windy today. This morning it was 42 degrees when I went to work. It was about 47 by the time I got to work at 7:30. By the time I clocked out, it dropped 20 degrees. So we have a very strong cold front moving through. All right. Happy with the number of shots so far. Keep it up. So yeah, we have a bit of a cold front coming through. I don't think we're supposed to get too much snow, but it is the Midwest, and weird things happen in the Midwest when it comes to weather, like dropping 20 degrees in a matter of 8 hours. I think we were supposed to get, less than half an inch of snow, so it's not too terribly bad. I didn't see what the ice precip was supposed to be. I don't think it'll be too bad, but the dangerous part of this little front is how cold it is. I think let's see here. It is 18 degrees right now, and it feels like 0. So that is cold, cold, cold. I know the high on like Sunday or Monday. Today's Friday when I'm recording this. I think it's Monday. The high is like 5 or 6 degrees Fahrenheit. For you Celsius people, that is probably -5 or 10, somewhere in there. So it's a bit chilly. It's a bit chilly. Jordan Young with the header goes over the bar. But the good thing, good opportunity. I want to say the good thing, the nice thing about my boss, he gave me a call today and said, hey, if you have any doubt in road conditions, do not come to work. Stay at home. Work from home. Cool. Sounds good to me. So, shout out to him. Right, 60th minute. What do we want to do? Kean Pritchard can come off. We can bring on Brandon back there. Let's take off Ruben Livesey Austin as well for Josh Williams. That was a car. That was a very odd sound. Very windy. Hopefully the mic isn't picking up all of it. All right, Whitley with the ball at his feet. Jordan Young can't flick it on. Falls to Sambu. Shoves off a tackle. Receives the ball back. Up on the right-hand side. Gets to the inline. Good punch from Whitley. Well done. Ball's put back into the box. Moreno wins the header, but unable to put it on target. Goes out of play for a goal kick. And Mold Alex have another opportunity here. Immediately give it up. Alfie Doy on a yellow. Osborne also on a yellow. Over the top to Brandon. Back. Takes the shot. Straight at the keeper. Dance to Chavez Munoz. Niame back to Chavez. Good interception from Josh Williams. Goes steaming forward. Early ball into the box. Brandon back is there. Can't put it on target, but that's another good opportunity for us. 75th minute. Let's take off Steven Edwards. Let's bring on Fraser Sharp. And we don't have another defensive mid, do we? I'm thinking Elias Manser. But we don't have anybody that can slot there. So let's just go with that for now. Free kick for Mold Alex. Broadfoot standing over. It's going to be with his left foot. Decides to go to the far post. Joe with the bicycle kick. 81st minute. Jordan Young with the corner. Brandon back. Wins the header. It's just wide. Just wide. One more goal would do us really well. We don't want to really go to penalties. Brandon back to Niall Osborne. Holds it up nicely. Back over to Holbert. Takes the shot. Kind of a wasted opportunity. Let's make our final change of the match. Let's take off Jordan Young for Scott Johnson. And Blaine Rowe on for Niall Osborne. 4 minutes of added time here at the end. All right, Alfie Doy with the ball. Blaine Rowe up to Fraser Sharp now on the right-hand side. Does well, keeps the ball. Takes the shot. Forces a save out of Chamberlain. And it's out for another corner. Terrence Miles will be the one to take this one. He's going to be waiting a few moments just to waste a little bit of time. It's good IQ from him. Going to the near post, and he goes out for a goal kick. Straight into another highlight. Holbert wins that header. Nyame to Robinson, back to Nyame. Chavez Munoz to Broadfoot, out to Kelly. Looks like they're trying to build something here. Brandon back with a nice tackle. Johnson just kind of boots it up the field, trying to find, I think that is Holbert up front. It is. Miles with the ball to Brandon back. All right, here we go. Over the top. Fraser Sharp keeps it in play. Nicely done. Gets a corner out of it. Got just over 30 seconds left of the guaranteed 4 minutes. There's a good chance we'll be playing a little bit more. Brandon back. Flicks it on. Can't find Alfie Doyle, but it falls to Scott Johnson. Elias Manser over the top. Ollie Holbert's header goes over the bar. Maybe we'll be getting the full-time whistle as he kicks it. We don't. We are still playing. Ollie Holbert. Crooks to Williams. All the way back to Whitley. Nicely done. Doy. That's full-time. 1-0 against Mold Alex. That's a good victory. We'll be moving on to the next round. Let's see the other results. Carelli, Britton Ferry. Newtown beat Cardiff Met Uni at penalties. Pinnabont. TNS did end up getting that second goal against Real 1879, so they are still in the competition. Gilesfield and Treflin all moving on to, I believe, the quarterfinal? Yeah. So we will go straight into the quarterfinal draw. We got a whopping $8.5 grand. Let's view the draw. Gareth Bale, ceremony host. It's an odd one, but alright, cool. Who we got? We are the first one out of the hat. I'm hoping for not TNS. Gilesfield. We'll take that. Britton Ferry at home against Newtown. Treflin against Pinnabont. And TNS will be hosting Carelli in the JD Welsh Cup quarter final. When is that? I believe that match is after the split, if I remember. Yes, it's after the split. Alright, so let's make a cut real quick. We'll come back in just a moment for the new Saints. We'll see you in a second. Alright, it is game day. In between cuts, I decided to ask for another coach, and they were cool with it. I noticed I did get an email at some point with my goalies complaining about the goalkeeping coach situation. We look at the coaching team, we don't have a goalie coach. So I asked for another coach spot. The board agreed, so I put out an advert for a goalie coach. So hopefully we can bring in someone that is decent. I don't usually mess with coaching too much. I feel like it's real finicky and I don't know. I don't enjoy this part of it. So yeah, there's that. Also, I wanted to take a look at the job center before the match just to see what's out there. The big one, I think, is LAFC. Obviously, we're not going to get that one. I'm not going to worry about applying for that one. Chivas as well. That would be a really fun one to do, but way too high in the reputation category. Tottenham Hotspur looking for a new coach. Something I did see was at some point, it's not there anymore, but there was a couple of League Two, National League clubs that had a job opening, and the favorite was Graham Potter, which I felt was an interesting fall from grace for him, going from Premier League teams to League Two and National League. We're not. I mean, the one I would love to have, I think Dagenham and Redbridge would be a good one. I don't know if I want to make another change mid-season. So, I know Major League Soccer does spring to fall seasons. So they are in their off season. Liga MX does the weird 2-season deal. So they're in between seasons right now. I think the Clausura is the second. Yeah, the opening stage is the fall season. I think it's Apertura, I believe is how it's is what it is, and then the Clausura is the spring season, and then the winner of both of those play in a playoff. It's kind of odd. Obviously, most of Europe does fall to spring, except for Ireland. Ireland are in the off-season. The Irish First Division would be a step down. If you look at the competition reputation, the Irish First Division is 150 something. The Cymru Premier is 84th. Where are you at? It's not the Scottish. Where is it at? The Irish Premier Division is 46th. It is a half star above Wales, right? Because we're at 2-star reputation league-wide. What I think I want to do is apply for that Irish First Division gig. Just to put a feeler out there. This Galway United, I don't know anything about them. They're 9th. We look at the competition, I believe it is 10th. 10th is relegated, so they barely avoided relegation. There's a lot of opportunities for Europe. There's 4 spots that go into Europe, which is outrageous in a 10-team league. 36 matches. Is that 9 times 3 is 36. So they play each other 3 times in a season. Ireland isn't my first choice, but I think it would be a good step in the right direction. We're just going to apply. No promises. I believe Scotland's in the middle of their season, so they go fall to spring. Spain, I'm pretty sure, does fall to spring. But the Spanish second division is odd because the B teams are not allowed to be promoted into the same division as their A team. So what is it? Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, and Real Madrid are not allowed to be promoted. So regardless of their finishing position, they're not allowed to be promoted. I think the Spanish second division would be interesting. Getting one of these, Barcelona, Atletico, Real, that would be interesting. I don't know if Football Manager has a path built in where if I got the Barcelona B job, I have a better chance of getting the Barcelona job if that opens up. I have no idea. Obviously, I have an Athletic Bilbao kit. I did some time in Spain last year. I also have a Las Palmas kit, which I got from a mystery kit box bag thing. So that's kind of cool. Be fun to be them, but they're mid-season. I don't want to worry about moving in the middle of the season. So let's see kind of what happens. Longford, I'm not interested in. Northern Ireland, I believe, is fall to spring. Yeah, they're mid-season. So yeah, we're good for now. The League 2 ones, I think that is my step into England. I think is League 2. If we stay in Wales, I think going over to League 2 is the sideways step to get into England. Enough about that. Let's get into the match against TNS. We are away from home. Elias Manser and Dylan Helliwell both unable to play. Elias Manser picked up a virus and will be out for 2 weeks. So, there's that. Terrence Miles is going to step up again. Adam Crooks will be in defense. And then let's have Josh Williams and Scott Johnson again doing their duties there. I really don't want to start Steven Edwards over Fraser Sharp in this big of a match. I always forget how we play against TNS. I think slower tempo, a little bit more direct, hit the early cross. We have guys that can win headers in the box. Play for set pieces as well. That would make sense. Transition, I'm not going to worry too much about. I don't know how I feel about the high press. I think we're going to go mid-block. We'll stay getting stuck in. Trigger press a little bit more often. I think we're going to play a little bit more conservative. Play a little bit more direct. Hit the early cross. Trip over blades of grass. And ask the referee for reds. So let's go with a pretty standard starting 11. In goal, we have Cullen and Dang Indy. Back four, Blaine Rowe, Alfie Doy, Adam Crooks, Ruben Lifesey, Austin, Terrence Miles, and Caleb Hughes in the midfield role. Kean Pritchard, Fraser Sharp, Jordan Young, and Brandon back up front to finish up the attack. Let's submit this team. Let's get to the match. Teams are warming up. Griffiths causes us problems. No, it's usually Griffith, I think. Young not playing. Zach Johnson not starting. So, I don't know. I don't know what to expect. They're 5th in form. We're 2nd. Revenge. Oh, revenge. Always revenge. We start off with the ball going right to left. We are in yellow, TNS in white. Let's get a win today, shall we? Ruben Livesey Austin with the throw. Fraser Sharp takes the shot. Good save from Walsh. Goes out for a corner. Very early corner opportunity for us. Caleb Hughes standing over it, going to the near post. Can't pick out a teammate. We are the only match being played today in the league. This is on primetime television. I don't know if it's on primetime. It's probably another, 2:30 kickoff. Griffiths to Lofthouse. Hammond back to Griffiths. Patient build-up from TNS. Cross into the box. Griffith nods it down to Nkrumah. I was trying to say Nakamura. But I believe that is a Japanese last name. Alright, we're down 1-0. Let's pull up the league table. Or not. Walls playing it short to Nkrumah. Finds Ali. Griffith with the shot. Saved, but it goes out for another corner. Playing it short once again. They're going to kill us on these short corners. That's how they destroyed us last match. Stupid short corners, and I can't... There's nothing I can do about it. Truck driving by with not much exhaust. Hammond to Griffiths. Ali out to Walls. Yep, 2-0. There's nothing we can do to beat TNS. What we need to hope happens is the head coach of TNS leaves. And then we step in. I doubt that'll happen anytime soon. I don't know who the TNS head coach is. Livesey Austin over the top, looking for Jordan Young. Finds him in the box. Takes the shot first time. Really good save from the goalie. There was a lot of power behind that shot. Now Jordan Young with the corner. Brandon back. Nowhere near the target, unfortunately. So yeah, I don't really know what to do against TNS. We just have to hope for something silly to happen, or they just start dropping points left and right. I think we had the opportunity a couple seasons ago to win the league, and we just could not put the final nail in the coffin. Didn't have enough in us to finish it out. And TNS were able to build a really, really good squad in the meantime. Bring in some decent coaches, I'm sure. I'm sure they have their own set piece coach, which is something we are lacking. Rowe. Sharp. Oh, put it in the net. We've had some really good opportunities. And just not able to finish them. We've had more shots than them. Yeah, we can salvage a draw. Come on, boys. Zach Johnson on the field now. Lovely. Lofthouse with the ball gives it to Walls. Skips past Young. Brought down by Livesey Austin. He picks up a yellow. Fraser Sharp and Cam Pritchard also picking up yellows one after another. Adam Crooks on a yellow. I think we're just getting frustrated. We need to not be stuck in. Calder with a shot. Goes out for a corner. They are going to be playing it short. There's the run to the ball. Play it short. And, oh wow, we had it clear. Calder. Out wide to Walls again. Referee raises his flag. Alright, we need to make some changes. We need to, let's see here. Out of possession, we don't need to be stuck in. Let's just play really high up the field. We are going to go counter press. A little bit higher tempo. A little bit wider, try to spread them out. Let's take off Ruben Livesey for Josh Williams. We can also take off Kean Pritchard for, oh gosh, I don't know. Let's go Jordan Young over there, you there, Ollie Holbert up front. Let's go with that for now. Let's offer some encouragement. Let's go attacking. All of the normal things. Alfie Doy with a really good tackle on Zach Johnson. Dribbling forward. Finds Jordan Young ahead of him. He's in the box. Slides it. Squares it, rather. To Caleb Hughes. Unable to finish it. Falls to Josh Williams. Doy over the top to Jordan Young. Calder sniffs it out. And clears it for a throw. That is the end of that highlight. Maybe we can turn on counterattack in possession as well. Once we get the ball, go. Really need to put on the pressure. Maybe go very attacking. Let's take off Terrence Miles. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. Let's take off Terrence Miles. Let's bring on Scott Johnson there. Push these guys both up. Put you as a deep line playmaker. You as an attacking central midfielder. I guess. See where that gets us. Walls. Squares it to Young. And that's a good save from Ndang Indy. Another corner. Not playing it short this time. Nkrumah going to the far post. Doy clears it. Young is able to find himself just outside the box. John chips it over to Walls. It is intercepted. Brandon back with the counterattack. Not really able to create much. Caleb Hughes to Alfie Doy, and that is that. Just under 10 minutes left to play. Goal kick. Five minutes of added time. I don't think we have any other changes that'll really help us. There's not. Nope, that definitely won't work. Niall Osborne for Blaine Rowe is what I was going for. And let's just bring on Steven Edwards for Jordan Young. No. Let's go Brandon back. He's had a really poor game. And we should be seeing full-time any moment here. Caleb Hughes. Alfie Doy wins the header off the post and into the hands of Walsh. That should be full-time as he plays it out to Foreign. Cook to Ali. Up to Walls. There it is. Full-time. TNS 2. Barry 0. Just... we just don't have enough quality for TNS. Nobody has enough quality for TNS. To be fair. That is the end of our unbeaten run. 10 games in the league unbeaten. I'll take that. Honestly, that's a really good run. I mean, if we look at the calendar, right, we've lost 3 matches in the league. and we're sitting in third. That's how tight the top is, right? Right. I mean, Airbus really, it's going to be Barry, Cardiff Met Uni, maybe Coleman Bay fighting for this third place spot. And it's going to be TNS that end up winning. It's going to be Airbus UK probably in second. So, I don't know. I think JD Welsh Cup, where we really need to attack this year just to win a trophy. That would be so nice to have a trophy. Because I think that's really the one thing I'm lacking so far, right? If we go to history. Is there trophies? Cups, 0. League wins, 0. Yeah, so I don't know, overall. Here we go. Yeah, 0 cups overall. That's the big one, right? That's the real big one. Unfortunate. Quick look at the job center. I will be keeping an eye on Irish ones, and if the Mexican expansion division, which I believe is the second tier. I don't know how you gain promotion. I guess winning. I mean, that's an opportunity there, right? The final is... I guess we can just look at the rules, right? Is there... I mean, I assume... I assume the winner of the championship, however it's structured, assume the winner goes up to League of Mechis. So, I don't know, so there's something to keep an eye on. It's unfortunate that the US doesn't have the second division. I really wish the USL was in the game, but unfortunately it isn't. I mean, if we go over to add remove leagues, USA, it's literally only Major League Soccer, which is unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? There's not, you can't really do much, right? So we'll keep an eye on the jobs. When are we gonna come back? Let's come back for, I guess we'll come back for the first day after the split. We've already been guaranteed the top half. So we're good there. Yeah, we'll come back for the first day of the split after Cairnrfin. But that's where we're going to end it here today. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. All those fun things. And as always, we'll see you later.